everybody, it's Juddy with J J TOA Outdoor Adventures. Going over to the hunting lease, going to pick up Big Al. Of course, you all know he is back. So I'm going to pick him up and we're going to head over there. We're going to do a little walking around. I believe Jared's over there. We're going to check our stands and stuff. Try to shoot some video over there. And those of you that keep watching the channel and are waiting for our review of the muck boots that we bought this year, past year, it's coming. It's just, I texted Jared just a little bit ago, say, hey, you want to go over to the hunting lease? We'll do a video, take your muck boots. I'll take mine. Come find out he was already on his way over to the hunting lease, so he didn't have his boots. So we're going to get there. Just be patient. We'll have a video on those. But I'm going to go pick up Big Al and we'll be on our way. Thanks for watching.
Everybody, it's Big Al from J J TOA Outdoor Adventures. Back here in the beautiful state of West Virginia, finally. Over here on the hunting club. There's Juddy right there, getting the water and everything ready. Getting ready to do a little bit of a walk through the woods, see what we can see. Catch up with Jared. Take a look down through the woods. A little bit windy today, but we're going to try it, see what we can see and get into. We'll get back with you guys.
Right there's Big Al.
Howdy.
And you've just seen his video clip. He's back. Right. We're over on the lease. And Jared and his family's over here somewhere. They've gotten a real long head start ahead of us. I had, like I told you at the beginning, I had texted Jared about doing a video on the muck boots. And he said something about going over to the lease. I said, well, I'll get the boots and I'll get mine and we'll do the video. Well, he was already on his way over here, so no video on the muck boots today, but we're going to check out our stands, everything. Alvin hasn't seen his stand in a couple of years, maybe, but see what we need to do. It'll be getting time to get everything geared up for bow season. I mean, it's like, what was it, Alvin? I checked, posted on Facebook, it's 8 months till buck season.
8 months till buck season.
So it's probably about 6 months to bow season. So it's time to get that stuff going. So we're going to venture off into the woods. So you all stay tuned. Listen to the quietness. Haven't seen any game yet, but we're talking out loud. You know, we're not hunting. We're just out here enjoying God's country. We've done checked out Alvin's stand. There's some debris in it, in the shooting area that we're going to have to clean out.
Clean it out, yep.
There's Big Al. But it's just a quiet day to be in the woods. Got to hook up with Jared. I don't know, he's probably his stand, I don't know. But I'll send him a text message here in a minute. Well, me and Alvin's here at my stand. I've texted Jared. His family is walking the gravel road. I don't know if they've planning to come out to check out the stands or not, but me and Alvin's checking out the stands. We'd already checked his, of course. Checked mine just now. Everything's fine here. Of course, I do have to redo my stand because I discovered this fall when I was bow hunting in there that that's a dead tree, and it just happened to die a year or two after I put my stand in it. So I've got to relocate it. I'm going to have to start finding a spot that I want to put that stand now. That'll give me the the benefit of hooking my camera arm to a tree adjacent to me and be able to put camouflage around so I'm not skylighted. But we're headed over towards Jared's, going to check out his stand and see if everything's still okay.
Here we are at Jared's stand. Looking around, checking out, make sure everything's okay, which it is. Still haven't seen any game so far, but there's Juddy.
Texting Jared to see if he's coming out this way.
Yep, texting Jared. Just looking around the hillside. taking our time, seeing what we can see, and we are still talking out loud though, so we probably won't see anything, but still yet enjoying the walk.
Well, but here's the thing. Everybody knows what's going on, the coronavirus. Everybody's scared to death. Everybody's panicking. The world's coming to an end. Well, I'm not a doomsdayer. I believe we'll get through this, but the one thing is, you know, they talk about self-quarantine at home, you know, try to keep your exposure down. Well, what's the best way to keep your exposure down? Be out in God's country. It's just me and Alvin here. Yeah, Jared and his family's here somewhere, but we're not in a crowd somewhere. Me and Alvin are probably 8 or 10 feet apart. But
yeah.
Now we don't need to. We're not sick. We haven't been around anybody sick.
Nope.
But we're out here enjoying what we like, which is being in the woods. Instead of being cooped up in the house all day. You know, I know, you know, some people may not have that luxury to be able to go out and do what we're doing. But, you know, I've been watching my channel and I've seen my subscriber list is growing. We've got to get some content out so people can watch. Especially, you know, people are being told to stay home, don't go to your job or work from home. I am working at the office, I'm a supervisor, but all my staff are working from home, and I have to be there. I work for state government, so I have to be there. But, you know, some people just got laid off, and so they're at home, there's nothing to do, there's no sports on TV to watch, so they're on YouTube.
Exactly.
That's the reason why we're out here today. Thought we'd do a little video content. I wanted to do the review of the mutt boots, but we'll get it. But we're just sharing, you know, we're out here in God's country. We're examining our tree stands. We've done checked Jared, checked mine, checked Alvin. We got 2 more stands to check out, and we're just taking our time. Hoping to see some game. I don't know if we will or not.
Yep. So we will tune back in here shortly. Here comes Jared, walking straight towards us, right there.
Where's the family? Hello, everybody. Howdy.
Howdy.
What have y'all been doing? Checking stands out and checking the shelter out. Told Alvin that now that he's home, we'll get these shelters built.
Yep.
All right, here comes Jared. He finally figured out where we was at. He sounded like a turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Jared. Walking straight towards us, right there.
Where's the family?
Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Howdy.
What have y'all been doing?
Checking stands out and checking the shelter out. And told Alvin that now that he's home, we'll get these shelters built.
Yeah, we'll get some shelters done.
Did you see anything?
We seen 4 deer.
You seen 4 deer?
Wow.
We haven't seen anything
They
yet.
were all down in towards the swamp.
Where there's
Oh, that's where they're at.
something to eat.
You remember
and water.
where me and you were up there by the truck and we seen that one white truck
Yeah.
at the wide spot down in the bottom? That holler to the left, 2 went running through it as we walked down through there. And then just as you got to where you could see the old 4-wheeler trail where the going down towards the pond, there were 2 does, I guess they were does, that ran through there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's all we've seen though. I was amazed we seen them with Colton.
Yeah. Well, where are they at?
They're at the vehicle.
Oh.
I was going to unlock the gate and I was going to let them out. That way they could go ahead and head back home. And she said, I'll just sit right here. And I said, well, might be a little bit.
Well, I told Alvin we're going to go check the other 2 stands. make sure they're still okay.
We ain't been to them. That gate was unlocked when we got here.
Well, I had been told 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago there were several gates that were, the lock was there, but it was unlocked.
Well, that's how that one was.
And
it was dummied. It looked like it was locked, but it was unlocked.
I had one club member call me, and then Rick Persinger got a hold of me.
Yeah.
And I hadn't posted anything yet about it. Well, there goes Alvin and Jared. Check out Jared's tree stand. Hopefully you can see them down there. And I tell you what, the bugs are out. There's gnats everywhere. And I'm getting ready to go check on my other tree stand. And make sure it's still secure. That's all I'm doing, is just check to make sure it's secure. And I'll meet back up with them at their stand. Well, here's my stand, my other one, my second stand. I only got two. And it's going to need some work. I already see that one of the ratchet straps is broke. And looks like I had a second one on there. And it looks like it may have broke too. But there's one holding it, and of course my locking cable's still there. Ropes that secure it still there. So I'll have to get over here and do some realigning and get it worked on. But you know, this is a good spot to hunt from. Other than the main road is down through there. But it's not hard to get to or anything. And the trail through here was heavily traveled. Looks like, I don't know if it's turkey scratching, or if a squirrel's been here. But head over towards Jared's now and see how his is up, you know, standing up. I'd say it's fairly secured. So I'm gonna be back in a little bit.
All right, here we are, just looking around, waiting for Juddy. He went to check on his other stand. Seen a couple piles of deer poop. But here's Jared.
Hello, everyone.
Just checking out the scenery, listening to the wind blow. Hearing the trees crack. So, thought you'd let you see a little bit of what we're seeing, and we'll get back with you here shortly.
Well, there's Jared's stand, and I see Jared and Alvin. They went and looked to see if there's been any scraping underneath the old pine tree. This season's been over with now for, what, 3 months? But, yeah, his stand looks secured. Huh? Yeah. I got a ratchet strap that's broke, but I got, you know, I'll have to fix it.
Well, I figured that. That thing's dry rotted.
Yours still looks good.
Yeah, it's solid. I grabbed a hold of it there.
So.
But like I was telling Alvin, it seems like most of the activity on this ridge is behind where that stands at.
Yeah.
I kind of hate the way it's looking. I love being able to see that. But the whole time I'm sitting there, you know, I'm worried about what would be behind me.
Well, about anywhere where you put a stand in here, because either if you turn it around where you watch that, you got to worry about this over here.
Yeah, but you got some distance over there.
Yeah, you do.
To where here, like
They come up.
If it's a rainy day, or if they just pop up over the ridge, they've got you.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's almost like my stand.
Yeah,
I'm busted.
By the time they're there, that spot you're in is a tough spot.
We're gonna work on it though. Get some burlap and put around it.
Told him we bring my 16-foot ladders over here since it's so close.
Yeah.
I can bring that over here. We put up in that one tree to his left, staple that to the tree, wrap it around his tree, and then get a bow hanger or something and do like I did on mine over there on my original stand.
Yeah.
But that's like I told him I got to move my primary stand because it's in a dead tree.
Yeah.
Now I got to find another place.
That stand's gonna have to move.
But this probably the end of the video. Just wanted to share some footage. We're out here, like I said, we'll try to get together
13.
and do the video on the boots. I know
hopefully, if weather cooperates and you know, I get time, we'll have some bushcraft videos coming up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. We checked our shelter out, which was
14.
just partially put up, and we're starting to see some deer sign here and there.
It's all over this ridge.
It's all over the ridge, yeah.
Some droppings, so that's a good sign. I just hope that the trees don't start budding or whatever that produce acorns, and we get a cold frost or something, because it was Friday, I think it was, or Thursday, it was up in almost 70, and the nighttime low was in the 60s, and then today or yesterday it was hard to get out of the 30s. It was about 41, and today it got up about 57, 58, and temperatures dropped since then, since we've been out here. So, but we appreciate you watching J TOA Outdoor Adventures. For Big Al and Jared over there, we'll say see you later and wait for the next one.